Are you wanting to know the secret place to touch a woman? Trying to find her kryptonite can be hard, but it's most definitely not impossible. Just like you have sweet spots that you love to be touched and stroked, so do women. And you know what? You would be surprised to know that some of them are exactly the same. The key to unlocking her pleasure is to take your time and explore every inch of her body. And once you know the key places on the map to go to, well, you're going to find that golden treasure in no time. Are you ready? Like and subscribe. There is more to a woman than just the vagina, the breasts, and the bum. Now, we all know which female body parts men most frequently like to explore. She may have pleasure sensors throughout her body, but those areas may contain the majority of nerve endings. Therefore, activating some of these frequently overlooked areas may be sufficient to make her feel good. You'll gain some favor if you include touching her in your foreplay and sexual activity, or even if you just make her feel good after a long day. The hair. Women are very particular about their hair's appearance because men are constantly drawn to their beautiful appearances. Hair washing, colouring, cutting, styling are all excellent stress relievers. This is a proper way to make her shiver. Run your fingers through her hair with ease. Now, nothing beats coming home from a long day and having someone play with your hair. It's an enjoyable experience for both the person doing the styling and also the person receiving it. So, do you see yourself as the next Ben Stiller in Zoolander by any chance? The collarbone. A woman's collarbone is a very seductive place, so why not use touching and kissing to show off your best for this beauty? While she is still fully dressed, pay close attention to that body part, only unbuttoning her shirt just enough to reveal the clavicle. To make her remember the excitement you created when you started there, you should return to this section after the clothes have completely vanished. By taking your time and savouring the moments spent at the collarbone, you will be able to create a delightful experience for the both of you. And you'll also build up that sexual tension between the two of you, which will help you out later on. Nape of the neck. Spend just a few minutes and give her a few kisses on the nape of the neck. The back of the neck was one of the few body parts that was not covered by clothing in ancient Japan because men found it to be very attractive. Now, this attention to the back of the neck demonstrates a level of love and appreciation that men find to be irresistible. Never underestimate the power of gentle touches and kisses from her hairline to her shoulders. In modern times, the nape of the neck is frequently overlooked in favour of many obvious pleasure centres. While other parts of the body can offer pleasure, the back of the neck is still a symbol of desire and affection. Earlobe. Your woman will be happy to be touched, kissed, and even have their earlobes slightly nibbled. While these expressions of love and intimacy may be appreciated, it is important to remember that different women respond to touch differently. Most girls go through extreme pain to enjoy the sensation of having a man's lips on them because these delicate, smooth lobes, well, they're very sensitive. Avoid sticking your tongue inside her ear or attempting to nibble at the skin around the ear. But this is also a good spot because women love to hear men's deep, shallow breathing. So where better to let her hear you than when you're at her earlobe? The two senses working together will drive her crazy. The inner thigh. A woman's inner thigh becomes one of the most sensitive parts of her body when she's in the mood. The anticipation of your next move, paired with feeling your lips and breath on her skin, is enough to send her over the edge. Now, this sensation is even more heightened when her partner takes their time and teases the inner thigh before traveling up to other sensitive parts of the body. Now, this could start as a gentle fingertip stroke while the two of you are talking, or it could just be leaving a trail of kisses on her skin. Either will have her blood pumping and have that heart beating. Hands. A woman's hands are one of the first places she wants to be touched. Now, don't hold her hand if you haven't started dating yet. That should be saved for when you are dating. You can, however, still touch her hand. You could possibly allow your hands to touch if you're giving her something equivalent to that. She gets butterflies when someone touches her hand and wonders, "Oh, he touched me." Now, she then has to tell all of her friends and throw a week-long party. It's true. So if you have the ability to let your hands kind of touch, then do it. It may not seem like much, but these very small, teeny tiny moments of physical contact, well, they can make a huge difference. The feet. The pressure points and nerves in the feet could jolt her into a favourable response to you. This was a common technique employed by masseuses in the 19th century as a way to manipulate the pressure points in the feet to help their clients relax and feel rejuvenated. Your wife or girlfriend's feet could be gently stimulated by you, and unless she's in a foul mood, I'm sure it would make her smile. It's best if you offer to massage her leg first before doing anything. Massaging her legs with oils and lotion is also good and will undoubtedly produce results. Through this practice, you will become familiar with the pressure points on her feet and be able to stimulate them accordingly. The lower back. Amazingly, the lower back is always wanting to be touched. The lower region will benefit from massage to increase blood flow. The increased blood flow in the lower region can be extremely beneficial for pain relief, improved flexibility, and better posture. Now, women store a lot of trauma and stress in their lower backs and their hips, so it's no surprise that they constantly complain of aches and pains. If you want to make her feel good, learn a few techniques to melt the stress away by rubbing her lower back, right where the hips meet the spine. Not only can a massage in this area provide immediate pain relief, but it can also improve the body's long-term health. The neck. Women love it when a man kisses their neck. It responds to gentle touching. When a man lightly kisses and caresses a woman's neck, it's going to send shivers down her spine. Never use force or grab someone, okay? Don't leave a mark on her neck or let her leave one on you if it's not something either of you are comfortable with. Kissing the neck is a gesture of tenderness and intimacy, so it should be done with a delicate touch and respect. It should be very sexual if you nip at the skin ever so slightly, but be careful not to vampire her and actually hurt her, because that's a mood killer for sure. And when kissing the neck, it is important to remember that there is a delicate balance between pleasure and pain. The upper arm. Now, this one is more for a sense of security, but a woman loves it when a man caresses her upper arm or holds it as they walk. There will be plenty of chances for you to delicately touch her upper arm. Maybe if you're patient with her, or you give her a playful prod or something along those lines, you can touch her without being afraid and still find her to be utterly adorable on the upper arm. Now, if you want to get past that no-touch zone and get the romantic attention, this is a great place to start. Touching her upper arm in a gentle and playful way is an excellent way to break the ice and show her that you find her attractive. The palms. People frequently use their hands as tools to appease their partners, but they rarely think about the pleasure that can be obtained from stimulating the hands. From subtle caresses to gentle squeezes, stimulating the hands with massage techniques can be an extremely satisfying experience for both partners. It's acceptable to direct a little attention to the palm of a woman's hand without upsetting those nearby. You can feel her lovely shivers as you trace your finger along her palm, and you will come across as sensitive and focused. This can be an incredibly intimate experience for both people, and a simple gesture such as hand caressing can often reveal more about a person than a long conversation. Behind the knee. Most men don't consider this area when attempting to stimulate a woman, but it's actually very sensitive. She'll be ready to get busy once you come home if you gently caress the back of her knee under the skirt whilst you two are out in public, let's say. When you are by yourself, don't forget to pay this special place even more attention. This small and very often overlooked part of the female body can be a powerful tool in igniting her desire. Although she has nerve endings on every square inch of her body, not all of them can be stimulated, so she still has some sensitive areas. You will discover as you explore which locations your touch has the best impact on and which you should stay away from. While you may not be able to find all of the sensitive spots on her body, the ones that you do find will be the most rewarding and beneficial for the both of you.